I think we have to get into the Aguilar performance. Okay, I think that's what people want to hear about. All right, how did Joey Aguilar look and play? Again, didn't start off the best, but finished the game with an 87.2 passing grade, okay? From PFF. That's really good, by the way. Really good. We'll get into Nico later. That would have ranked as Nico's third best performance last year from a PFF passing grade perspective, Blake. And that was in Joey Aguilar's first performance. It was really good overall. Best play of the game, the throw to Braylon Staley, dude.
Yes.
Absolute, dude. That would have been, Blake, agree or disagree, would have been Nico's hands down best throw of the year last year. Hands down. I wouldn't even been close,
Yes.
dude. That would have been his number one throw last year. And that was Joey Aguilar. His okay, and another thing, okay? Another thing. I'm so fired up right now, dude. Okay. Two deep passing attempts on the game. And I gotta give me and Dakota may have got the preview wrong, but I gotta give us credit on the season because what did I say going into the season about Joey's deep balls? Okay, one, he's going to give his guys a chance. Two, the ones that are underthrown are going to be defensive pass interference. Blake, his very
Yep.
first deep pass
I
attempt
saw
of
that.
the game was a defensive pass interference call. Very first one. I immediately took victory laps on that, dude. I'm like, listen, I'm telling people it's one of the most OP plays in football. Second deep pass attempt was that one to Braylon Staley, which, by the way, he didn't even have to break stride for, Blake. There was literally no breaking stride
Yep.
whatsoever. Joey saw the pressure coming, made the throw, stepped into it, and it was an absolute beauty, man. And when I saw that, I'm like, dude, we were right. We were right. The ceiling of this offense has been raised with Joey Aguilar under center, man. It just has. Heupel does such a beautiful job of scheming guys open, and Aguilar is already taking advantage of this, dude. Already, immediately taking advantage. He was so good, man. Another thing, okay, I have to talk about the second, I believe it was his second touchdown throw to Star Thomas. This is one thing that stood out all game, Blake. Because again, going back to our season preview, what were we talking about? Aguilar's going to get to his second reads, unlike Nico did last year. He's going to get to his second reads.
Yep.
He's not going to bail on clean pockets. This touchdown pass to Star Thomas, which I believe was the second best play of the game. He has a clean pocket, waits, doesn't see anything, and it's the red zone, man. It's a tight red zone play, so it's going to be hard to find someone open. Right when it breaks down, he immediately feels it. He immediately feels the pocket starting to collapse because, I mean, he's already been looking for 2 or 3 seconds. So then he maneuvers the pocket, steps up in the pocket, continues to look downfield, which is something Nico literally never did last year, dude. It was always, we're bailing on this pocket to go run. Aguilar continues to look downfield, Blake. And then what I love the most, okay, he throws it to Star Thomas, who, by the way, had a defender on him, but he gave his guy an opportunity to go make a play, and Star Thomas made an absolutely beautiful contested catch, dude. It was such a fantastic play, and it was literally the complete opposite of what we saw from our quarterback a year ago. The complete opposite. He stayed in the clean pocket until it broke down. He didn't bail on the pocket to run. He bailed on the pocket to look for a throw downfield. And number 3, he gave his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball, Blake. It was so nice to see, man. Because especially game 1, Blake. And we have a buddy that we're watching a game with that made this point a lot, which is a great point. Aguilar's on a lot of pressure, man. He's under a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
right? He
He is.
came in. He had basically a month and a half to learn an offense. It's his first SEC start at Tennessee, his first Power 4 start in college football. And for him to make plays like this already with an offense that has never played together, right? Basically, none of these guys have played together in an actual setting. For him to run the offense like this, man, I was so incredibly impressed by Aguilar in this first game, man.
And look, folks, we know that it's the first game. We get it. It's early. However, it immediately felt like 2022 Hendon Hooker all over again, to where this is what Heupel's offense should feel like, right? It should have the run game open. It should have the pass game open, right? We shouldn't be a run first offense. It should be that balanced offense that you talked about in the season preview. And it immediately felt like that because we had a quarterback who was decisive, who who was going through his progressions, who was actually taking shots and allowing his receivers to make plays, like you said. So, folks, it's truly a blessing, right, to have a quarterback once again who
And,
is actually making those kind of plays.
and Blake, I gotta shout out the sneaky athleticism. We'll say it's sneaky athleticism, Blake, because he had a couple runs in there that I was like, dang, we didn't see this at App State. And I'll go back to Blake, just because we didn't see him do it before doesn't mean he can't do it. That's one thing that fans make the mistake of all the time, or people in life in general. Just because you haven't seen someone do something doesn't mean they can't do it. And Aguilar showed that in this game, dude, on the read option, immediately trusting Aguilar to keep the ball. He had one 25-yard scamper in there, dude. I was really impressed with the athleticism, dude, because I don't think it's as athletic as Nico. But dude, he makes up for it in so many other areas. That's like, okay, I'll take a slight downgrade in athleticism for, someone who can actually hit receivers in stride.
And part of those QB scrambles is the decisiveness as well, right? Because yeah, Nico had the athleticism, but he was so indecisive that
Yes.
oftentimes we were like, man, take off and run, and he wouldn't do it, right? And so even though Joey might not be as quite as athletic, he had those scampers like you were talking about, like that 25-yarder, that because he's able to kind of read the field and make those decisive plays.